Hello and welcome to this virtual tour of 149 Knighton Lane East, here just on the outskirts of Knighton. This property is located in a popular area with good local schools such as Milton School, Lancaster Academy and the St Jonathan North College, which is rated as outstanding. So a fantastic home in a very local, popular area. As we stand outside the house, we can see that there's a driveway with off-road parking for a couple of cars. What I'll show you here as well is this gate to the left leads you to the back of the property, and there is also a separate access. If you go down to the end of this road and turn left, you can follow it round to a track at the back as well. So I'll show you the rear of the property as we go round, but that's an idea of how that's accessed. So the property's dated around 1930s, a standard property for its type. It's been lived in as a family home for a number of years and has some excellent additions that we'll see as we go around the property. So let's go in and have a look. So as you'll notice as we step in, the property is fully double glazed. We're into this nice spacious hallway with original floors. You'll notice again as we go through, there's a lot of original features in this, like the doors, the original fireplaces that this house would have been built with. So this is your front lounge, nice spacious room with a bay window. It does also have a working fireplace that's been swept in the last couple of years. So the property would have originally been built as a 3-bedroom semi-detached house. It would have had a doorway here going through into the galley kitchen, and then this would have been a second reception room. But the owners took the step in 2011 to add this extension at the back, which we'll see here. All this area here was added. So what it's created is they've created a very large, spacious, modern living area and dining. So you've got a nice sized spacious kitchen. You've got the 2-part sink and drainer with the mixer tap. You've got the Argos style gas oven and hob with the extractor. And you also have a built-in dishwasher just here. There's lots of storage. These are all big, tall pantry style cupboards. So plenty of space for storage. And if we turn around, there's also a space here that you could put a large American style fridge freezer. Next, we're entering the utility area. This is a really good sized space. Plenty of options here as well if you wanted to. There might be a way that you could kind of corner off the utility area and maybe make a downstairs toilet here as well. So as you see, you've got additional work surface in here with space for your washer and dryer. And then you've got your wall-mounted boiler here. This is around 10 years old and it's a combi boiler. Again, fully double glazed. They've made good use of the understairs storage here, which has your gas and electric meters. And you'll also notice here one of the 2 fuse bolts in the house that have been upgraded very recently and have certificates. Nice bit of additional storage in here with the original pantry style cupboards. Next we'll head upstairs and I'll show you the upstairs space. So we've had new carpets fitted throughout the upstairs. Large double glazed window here on the left. And here we're coming onto the hallway. So originally this property would have had the 3rd small bedroom at the front, but what the owners have actually done is they've swapped that around, and that's created a larger than normal 3rd bedroom for the property of this style. So this is a good sized bedroom, be ideal for a young child or young adult. Easily you'll fit a single bed along here, space for a wardrobe and a desk. You've also got your loft access up there. Next, we'll go through into what I would call the master bedroom. Depends if you want to be at the front or the back of the house. This is a good sized room. You've got fully integrated wardrobes as well here. As you can see, no need to bring any of those with you. These are all built in. Such a nice feature having these, because as you're probably aware, if you start looking at purchasing fitted wardrobes like this, you could easily be £1,000 or £2,000 in before you've actually got them fitted and all working. So some nice row of spotlights along here, as well as the 2 feature lights either side of your bed. If I spin you around now, I'll show you the first view of the garden. So we've got a very large garden here with the annex at the bottom, which I will show you. That's one of the areas that I'm most excited about. So I'm looking forward to showing you that. But again, for a property in this kind of area to have a large garden like this and all the outdoor space and backing onto the nature reserve at the back is very unique. Next, this is your front bedroom. Again, this is a working fire if you chose to use it. Got a good sized space here. Plenty of room to put some wardrobes either side of the fireplace if you wanted to. And plenty of space again for a double bed in here. Nice again having the double bay, creates that extra space. You've got some nice views out onto the front of the property. So now we'll head back downstairs and I'll show you the garden and the annex. So here we are back in the open plan dining area, the extension. And let's head out through the bifold doors out into the garden. So let's just stand here for a minute and let's picture ourselves in the middle of summer, south-facing garden, sun pouring down out onto this decking, bifolds open, kids are away, lovely relaxing area. Quickly show you down the side there as well. You'll see there's a little porch by where the back door is, and then you've got plenty of space to get back to the front of the house and that large gate at the bottom. So if I just turn you around here, you can get a feel for where the extension came in. You can see where the brick line changes and the brick style changes. That's the extension that's been built. So now we take a few steps down into the main garden. As you'll see as we go round, this video was taken in November, but the garden's very well kept. You've got this nice path that heads all the way down the garden and mature shrubs on either side, and some nice trees as well. You might be wondering as well about the things like the swings, and then there's also a Wendy house that you'll see at the bottom. These can be left as well if the buyer wants to have them, and if you've got kids, I'm sure they'll be only too excited to be exploring and using those. So here we are now, kind of about 3/4 of the way down the garden, looking back on the house. Now I'll spin you around, and this here is our annex. So the annex was built in 2019. It's fully signed off. It has its own council tax banding, which is A, and it's fully usable as a separate dwelling to the property. So just to clarify on that one, that does mean the house itself has a council tax band, which is rated an A, and then the annex at the bottom also does. The reason I'm so excited about this annex is I always think if you're a first-time buyer or upsizing a little bit and you want to save some money or create some opportunity with the house where you're living in, something like this is very unique. If you wanted to build this, it's probably going to cost you 50,000 or so in today's market, and you might not even get planning for it. But this is all purpose built and it's all ready to go. If you're wanting to rent this out, lots of people might be interested in this, kind of local lecturers, people that work at the colleges or the universities, or even someone from the local football team or anything like that. It provides a fantastic source of additional revenue, or it's an excellent space if you've got an older teenage kid, or you want a home office or a place to escape, a man cave, if you will. So we'll head in now and I'll show you a little bit around this annex. So we come in, we've got a small hallway, and then we come through into our lounge kitchen area. Double glazed doors there on the left hand side. This has got its own electric fuse board as well, so it's powered off the same mains, but it's got its own fuse board. It also has its own sewage treatment. It's got a septic tank that's spaced behind this unit. That would need to have some upkeep with it, but the owners have assured me that it's only once every 5 years or so that you'd think about needing to empty that, and that's on the basis that, you know, it was used regularly. So as you can see, we've got a good size bedroom area in here. And then in here, we've also got our bathroom, where we've got a good size quadrant shower, the toilet and the sink. So I'm sure you'll agree, for a house like this, something like this is truly unique. You're not going to get anything else like this. And it's so multi-purpose. Lots of different uses for it. A really exciting addition that you're unlikely to find with other properties. And then just finally, as we're at the bottom, you see we've got another outside shed, ideal for putting your tools and lawn mowers and all those kind of bits in there. So that would just be remaining with the property. And then you've also got your Wendy house, so always a favourite with the kids, and I'm sure it wouldn't cause any problems if you haven't got kids or you wanted to remove it. It would be quite easy. So as I was saying at the start of the video, this is the access that takes you to the back. You can go right and you could drive all the way down to the end, or you can also access this from the side on the left. So I hope this video has been helpful. It's a fantastic property. Really is a truly unique opportunity, having the annex as well as the extension. And the property I'm really excited to show you. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to inviting you to come and look at this property in person.